Chapter 4. Inserting tables in Word. A table is an arrangement of text in the form of columns and rows. It can be very useful in enhancing and analyzing the data. A table consists of vertical columns and horizontal rows. The intersection of a row and a column in a table is called a cell. Inserting a table in Word. To insert a table, follow these steps. Step 1. Open the Word and click on the Insert tab. Step 2. Click on the Table command in the Tables group. Step 3. Move the mouse over the squares to select columns and rows for the table. When you move the mouse over the squares, a sample table is visible in the document. Step 4. Click on the square up to which you want to create the table. The table will be inserted in the document. Using Table command. To insert a table using Insert Table command with a greater number of rows and columns, follow these steps. Step 1. Click on the Insert tab. Step 2. Click on the Table command in the Tables group. Step 3. Click on the Insert Table option. The Insert Table dialog box will appear. Step 4. Enter the required number of columns and rows you want to insert. Step 5. Click on OK button. The table will be inserted. Entering data in table. After inserting a table, next step is to enter the data into it. To enter the data into a table, follow these steps. Step 1. Click in the cell of the table in which you want to enter the data. Step 2. Type the required data in the cell. Step 3. Press the Tab key from the keyboard to go to the next cell. Enter the data in all the cells of the table. Class. Name. Subject. 5. Riddhi. English. 4. Ajay. Hindi. 6. Rahul. Science. Selecting rows, columns, and table. Word 2016 gives you choice to select a single cell, a group of cells, entire row, entire column, an entire table. To select a single cell, move the mouse pointer towards the left edge of the cell. To select a group of cells, click in any of the corner cells to be selected and without releasing the mouse button, drag to select more than one cells. To select an entire row, move the mouse pointer outside the left edge of the first cell in the row. Editing in table. You can edit the rows and columns in a table by adding, deleting, resizing, moving, and changing the size. Let us learn about these in detail. Adding rows in a table. To add more rows to the table, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the row of the table where you want to add another row. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Choose Insert Above or Insert Below command. A blank row will be added at the required place in the table. Deleting rows in a table. To delete rows from a table, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the row which you want to delete. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the Delete command. Step 4. From the drop-down list, choose Delete Rows option. Adding columns in a table. To add more columns to the table, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the column of the table where you want to add another column. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Choose Insert Right or Insert Left command. A blank column will be added at the required place in the table. Deleting columns in a table. To delete columns from a table, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the column which you want to delete. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the Delete command. Changing row height and column width. To change the column width and row height, follow these steps. Step 1. Click in the column or row whose width or height you want to change. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Specify the column width or row height in the Table Column Width or Table Row Height spin box under the Cell Size group. Step 4. To make the column in a table automatically fit the contents, click anywhere in your table. Step 5. Click on the AutoFit command and then select the AutoFit Contents option under the Layout tab. Resizing tables. To resize a table, follow these steps. Step 1. Move the mouse pointer over the table. The table resize handle will appear at the bottom right corner of the table. Step 2. Move the mouse pointer over the table resize handle. Mouse pointer converts to two-headed cross arrows. Step 3. Click and drag the mouse diagonally and release the mouse button when you get the desired size. Moving tables. To move a table, follow these steps. Step 1. Click anywhere in the table. Move the mouse pointer over the table. The Move Table handle will appear on the top left corner of the table. Step 2. Move the mouse pointer over the Move Table handle. The mouse pointer converts to plus sign. Step 3. Click and drag the table to the left, right, top, or bottom and release the mouse button. Editing in cells. You can easily edit the cells in a table by merging the cells and splitting them into multiple cells for entering data. Merging cells. Merging is combining two or more cells in the same row or same column into a single cell. To merge two or more cells, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the cells to be merged. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the Merge Cells command. The selected cells are merged as one cell. Splitting cells. Splitting is dividing one cell into two or more cells. To split a cell, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the cell to be split. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the Split Cells command. The Split Cells dialog box will open. Step 4. Enter the number of rows and columns you want split your cells into. Step 5. Click on the OK button. The selected cell will split in the entered number of rows and columns. Formatting a table. Formatting can change the look of the table and make it interesting. Let us learn how to apply border and shading to cells, rows, columns, or entire table. Applying borders. To apply border, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the desired cells, rows, or columns on which you want to apply the border. Step 2. Click on the Borders command under the Borders group of the Design tab. Step 3. Select a type of border from the list. Step 4. If you want to change the style of border, click on Borders and Shading to open Borders and Shading dialog box. Step 5. From the Borders tab of the dialog box, select the style, color, and width of your border. Step 6. Click on OK button. The border style will be applied to the selected table. Applying shading. To apply shading on the cells, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the cells, rows or columns. Step 2. click on the shading command from the Table Styles group of the Design tab to open a drop-down list of colors. Step 3. Click on a color from the list. The shading will be applied to the selected cells, rows, or columns. Applying table styles. You can apply any style to your table from the Table Styles feature. To apply these styles, follow these steps. Step 1. Click anywhere on the table. The Design tab appears on the ribbon. Step 2. Click and select the design of your choice from the Table Styles group. The selected style will be applied to the table. Aligning text in table. To align the text in table, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the cell, row or column or an entire table whose content you want to align. Step 2. Click on the Layout tab. Step 3. Click on the alignment of your choice from the Alignment group. The selected text will be aligned. In summary, a table is an arrangement of text in the form of columns and rows. The intersection of a row and a column in a table is called a cell. Merging is combining of two or more cells into one cell. Splitting is dividing of one cell into two or more cells. Border and shading enhance the look and feel of the table. With Table Styles feature in Word, you can format the entire table quickly.